Hi there, this is Ideas on Truth, and I am Lisa Taylor, and tonight we are talking about sheep. Why be a sheep? I love the images of sheep. There are lots of images in the Bible, 23rd Psalm being probably one of my favorite. I actually am very grateful to my mom because she had me memorize the 23rd Psalm when I was very young. I actually got paid a quarter, 25 cents, and it got me to memorize it, and it has been a gift because I've had it with me always. And there's so many analogies to sheep and being sheep. And why is that? Well, I learned something new today about sheep that I didn't know before, and I've loved sheep all my life. But I found out today that sheep are not animals that bear a burden. They're not burden-carrying animals. So it goes right along with all the other things we know about sheep. I can sort of listen or go through the 23rd Psalm and talk about that, but they don't drink from moving water. They have to drink from still water. They hear their shepherd's voice in the midst of a field of many shepherds and many flocks. The sheep will hear their shepherd's voice and listen to their shepherd. Obviously, this is all analogous to our hearing God's voice, our hearing, as sheep, we're hearing the shepherd's voice. That sheep don't know how to find their own way home, which is a little sad for the sheep, but they have to trust the shepherd to find their way home. And they cannot carry a burden. I just think that is so cool. I found that out today. I did not know that. I mean, when you think about it, you don't ever see sheep carrying packs. They're not pack animals. So they don't carry a burden, which means we can't carry a burden. We don't need to carry a burden. We can cast our care upon the Lord. There's a line. Is that from a hymn? I think that's from Shepherd, Show Me How to Go. It's a hymn or a poem called Feed My Sheep by Mary Baker Eddy. Shepherd, show me how to go, o'er the hillside steep, how to gather, how to sow, how to feed thy sheep. I will listen for thy voice, lest my footsteps stray. I will follow and rejoice all the rugged way. And it goes on. But it's one of those poems that is very comforting in time of need. So, I don't know. I just like the idea of being sheep. It's a humble animal. It's an animal that needs help and needs help from the shepherd. And how often do we let that false sense of ego think that we can do it all? We can carry the burdens and take on the loads and find our own way and get it all done and, grind it out. And when in fact, when we are being our highest self and we are being humble like sheep and we are following our shepherd, whatever that shepherd is for you. I know a lot of people are not sort of biblical Bible studiers or religious people, and the shepherd can take many forms. The shepherd can just be, if you're not a religious person and you don't believe in God, it can just be your highest sense of self. It can be that highest part of you that you turn to when in doubt, that still small voice inside of you, your intuition, your true north. For those who follow God or follow that sense of source or the universe, whatever it is that you call it, that peace that is bigger than you are, the creator of all things, of all that is life, turn to source. Turn to your true north, turn to your highest sense of self, and tune into that shepherd that is guiding you, that compass that tells you how to get home to your true sense of self, how to take that burden off, that personal sense of carrying the load of life, and cast it on a larger idea of who you are. Cast it on the Creator. Cast it on the universe and say, I can't carry this all myself. I don't want to carry it all myself. I don't want to be the originator of all the ideas. I want to listen. I want to listen for that still small voice. I want to be the sheep and follow the bigger idea, follow the shepherd. I want to tune in to the shepherd's voice and know which way I need to go. The sheep can't protect themselves. That's another reason why the Bible uses sheep all the time. The sheep-shepherd analogy. Sheep don't have defense mechanisms. They have to rely on the shepherd to defend them. And it's just such a good analogy for us as people when we are humble and we are following the larger sense of who we are, of who man is, we are led in the right direction. So here's to being sheep. I like the humble sheep. All right. Love you guys. Always feel free to put your comments below. Share this video if you think anybody you know would like the video. Go to my YouTube channel. I put all of these on YouTube. I know you probably are seeing them on Facebook, but I put them on YouTube so that people who don't have Facebook can share them and share with people, the non-Facebook users, because I know of late Facebook has done a few things that has made people turn away from Facebook. So they are all on YouTube on Ideas on Truth. And do subscribe there and do share them out. And thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Lots of love.